All right. What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well today. Today we're gonna work on the Age of Stars ending for the hitless match this week. This one's gonna be pretty similar to the last week one. We're gonna do Radahn, Red Wolf, Renala, Capital, and I think after Capital we're gonna do Blue Loretta into Estelle, and then finish off any percent. It is a little tempting to go do like up to Malekith and then do Estelle, but I think this way it'll be a little bit better. So yeah, I had my splits messed up when I made this the first time because I forgot I had to do Renala. So yeah, go on DTS. Do Radahn. Battle for Nalika. Galika Goldfree Morgott. Then yeah, Blue Loretta, Mimic Estelle, and then finish off any percent. Also, we'll need to do patches right here, of course. Wait, this is probably gonna be like a pretty simple week. I wouldn't be surprised if I could hit this week because I'm just like Estelle is just not my most consistent boss somehow, even though I've practiced him so much, but of course we'll see what happens. Maybe it will be a good week. Yeah, from what I remember, we in testing we did Estelle, and we did a little bit of damage, and then we would buff when he did the grab, and we just would one-shot him from there pretty much. So I don't think it'll be too bad. But I don't think we got a stagger to kill him like we typically do for other hitless runs. So I'm gonna play Spotify for like 5 seconds. Because I don't want it to ruin my VOD, but I want to see if I can play it in the future and have it not show up on YouTube or the Twitch VOD. Because I would like to listen to music while I'm routing and stuff. I guess I guess after Radahn we'll come back here and get the arrows for Renala so I don't forget again, and then we'll get the throwing knives as well because I want those for Estelle. I don't think I'll need them, but just in case. Yeah, I think our setup is going to be pretty much the same on all of these runs, except for the two serpents one. I think on that one it's gonna be slightly different. Because what I'll probably do is do Rykard Radahn Capital, which means we can skip patches because we can just go pick up his bell bearing. And then we can probably do Noble at +4. But I'll get Gambit on that run instead of Unseen Form, just because we'll already be there. And we can run through Manor with no stealth, it's not that big of a deal.
They serve, but I can play turning root to aid you. You need to the foot. Then summon me. I bequeath. It will summon Torrent. Treat him with.
It's a wonder. Minus the 0.2 second, yeah. Classic. I did see, one of the other runners said that their run this past weekend was an hour and a half, and they said they're getting really close to the 3-hour time limit on this one, so I am a little worried, because when I did all achievements no hit, the first new game cycle took the longest because I did the bulk work there, like all the remembrances and stuff, but I think part of it was just the Ranni ending takes forever, because you have to do so much extra garbage for it, so maybe I need to be more careful about my time losses. You have to kill Red Wolf and Renala, and then you have to kill Blue Loretta, or you don't have, no, you do have to kill Blue Loretta actually. You have to kill Blue Loretta and go to underground that way, and then you have to kill Estelle, you have to kill the Shadow Blythe for the key, you have to go up the elevator and marry Ranni, and then you have to do the 80%. Which doesn't really seem like a lot, but there's a lot of little things, like you have to go get the Finger Slayer blade, and go back and talk to Ranni again, and like all that stuff just kind of takes a while. It's not really insanely difficult, it does take a really long time. Hope I'm not forgetting part of it, because I haven't done this in a long time. Yeah, there's a lot of talking, which is the big time loss. Yeah, this underground is really slow. At least, like, Shadow Blythe is on the way, I guess, but other than that, there's, like, you're kind of going all over the place down there. Which, like, it just takes so long. Unironically, it's probably my least favorite part of doing all bosses runs, is having to go do the Ranni quest and do all the underground stuff. Because it just sucks, man. It's a lot of talking and traversal. Yeah, it just sucks. I don't even mind the Lake of Rot part so much. Like, Lake of Rot is fairly quick. It's just that the other parts just take a long time, it feels. No, invert is actually just Via, thankfully. That would really suck. So that gets you Curse Mark at Death, yeah. So that one's just Via. A lot of those questlines I end up mixing up on all bosses because, like, you just have to do all of them, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that one is just for Via. Which we do. Oh, we're gonna have to do that week 8 or 9 or whatever the last week is. Because that week is Oh my god, that week is Plassey Fortisax. So yeah, you're gonna have to do all of that trash again. Holy shit, that's gonna suck. That one, I haven't actually routed that one at all. I probably should route it before that week. But that one, my plan is to get Night Comet and the Magic Shroud and Crack tier for Fuse champs. But I didn't even think about the fact I'm gonna have to do Blue Loretta and Mimic and get the Finger Slayer Blade, go back and talk to her, get the statue, and do the tower. Like, that is so much, dude. Yeah, you get the statue from Ronnie, but I don't think it actually does anything for the quest line. It's just, I don't know why she gives you the statue, but yeah, it's like, it doesn't make any sense, actually. Those are two separate quest lines, but you do get the statue from Ronnie. No, actually, it's because Ronnie's body is in the top of that tower, that's why. I'm gonna make a save here, just so I have like an early testing save. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, her body is up there, which is what has the curse mark. So yeah, that's why. Yeah. Classic FromSoft lore, dude. Makes zero sense. Average questline too, like just doing random garbage. Oh my god. Dude, having to do questlines in this game is so awful. There's a couple that are fine, but it's, other than that, it just sucks. Like all the missable stuff. What's up, Milk? The Rizzler? Couldn't tell you, bro. I'm not on TikTok. What's up, Lank? Lank the TikTok knower, dude. I do actually have like a Chronos 02 TikTok, but I haven't posted on there in a long time. Because I was posting just to like play around with it and stuff and try and figure out how to make it like vertical versus horizontal. But I didn't really post very much. It wasn't very good stuff either, but I do actually have a TikTok. I kind of forgot about it. They were a big game the other day. You have to talk to Irina. Yeah. I actually completely screwed one of my friends over the exact same way, Wander. I was like, oh yeah, you can get this really, like, this cool seal from her questline or something if you just, all you have to do is just kill her right now and it'll move her straight to Liurnia. And then he got to Liurnia and she wasn't there and I was like, my bad. Yeah. I didn't actually know she would just die. So yeah. You know Jimmy from Mr. Beast? Yeah, him and I are actually really good friends. Jimmy and Mr. Beast are the same person. That's what they don't tell you. I did. And the craziest part actually is they did like a faith build with faith weapons and incantations. So like they actually would have used that seal. Like I felt so bad, dude. Like, if he did like some strength build or something, I wouldn't feel so bad, but he actually did a faith build, and I was like, damn, I actually just screwed you out of this questline, I'm so sorry. It's really funny, but it really sucks too. I don't think it really matters, but Yeah. Like I think he might have gone to New Game Plus or something and gotten it at some point. I don't remember, but yeah, in his first playthrough, I totally robbed him of the seal, dude. That's crazy. Oh well, shit happened. Yeah, that was the thing is I was like, oh yeah, she dies, so like it doesn't really matter. But I guess she just technically doesn't die. She just I don't think you can get the Vare questline item, the like Bloody Maiden's Cloth or whatever it is. I don't think you can get that from her if she dies to the Misbegotten, because I guess she just doesn't technically die, even though that's what we're led to believe. It's just a lie. So I don't know. It really does not make any sense at all. But oh well, I guess. Nothing in this game really makes that much sense if you think about it. So, I don't know. That one's just weird to me. Yeah. What's up, Mouse? What's up, Darls? How's it going, dude? Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Because I think it was on one of my first playthroughs. I was doing that questline and I was like, oh, Maiden's Blood. Like, this lady talked about being a maiden and she died, so let me go to where her body was. But I don't think you actually get the cloth. I might be wrong on that, though. Because when I was doing, region locked All Bosses plus DLC no hit, I did kill her. But I didn't actually progress her questline at all. I just killed her. But I don't think you can get it unless you kill her. There are plans to make VODs of the winning runs. I don't think so, Darls. But I think some of the runners have said that they're gonna post their own POV and stuff. But I think Numa said he wasn't going to. I think he totally should, but I don't think he's going to. All the way to Bike Church? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, there might be... Well, actually... No, that wouldn't work. I don't know, I would test it just to make sure, because I might just be spouting nonsense here, but yeah, I think you would have to do both. Like, go all the way to Vikes Church. I wonder if there's some way to, like, fully do her questline and have her die at the end and get the Maiden Cloth. I'm gonna test that at some point, because that's really... I don't know for sure. That's interesting to think about. Like, if you take it all the way to the end in, underneath Sewer Moog and have her die there. I don't know. Hear me out, okay. You can blame me. True, actually. True. I mean, I see no fault in that logic, dude. Absolutely zero problems with that. That's exactly what I would do. For my match, this last weekend on my match, I used a lineup that Zephyr told me about. And I only practiced it like 5 times, and I was like, yeah, if this doesn't work, it's just Zephyr's fault, dude. So, I think that's something a lot of people do. Just, oh well. Just simply don't have both on the same board, and you won't have that problem. That's the key. Actually, speaking of bingo, have you played any Veilbreak since they started messing around with it? I heard they did some, like, really weird stuff to it. Excuse me. I heard they changed the square side, which, like, of course that's gonna happen. And then I heard that at least in base game, I'm not sure about DLC, but you get randomized graces. Like, there's a set it will choose from or something, and you get randomized graces. And if you're doing, like, Godric Radon or Estelle or something, you need 2 remembrances to get into DLC, but if you're doing any others, you only need 1. So you could do like just Moog to get into DLC, I think. So that's like, it's trying to balance out the Godric Renala rush, I think, but it sounds really strange. I don't remember all of it because I heard about it from Lemon. He's the one who told me, but I just don't remember everything. It was really weird, but it did sound kind of interesting. So I want to try that at some point. Plus, I don't know what the new squares are. To kill Rick? Are you serious? That's so stupid. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Classic, dude. That actually sounds so funny. You have this brilliant opening plan, and then like you just have to go kill Rick first. That is such a meme. Yeah, the randomized graces, it sounds really fun, but it doesn't really sound like it would be a competitive thing, unfortunately. Because like that sounds really fun to me, but I don't think that's a realistic expectation to have for competitive. But like, I don't know, that would be really cool to have. I mean, like, people do randos competitively, so why not? But it's so goofy, dude. Canvas square? Oh, cave square. Sorry, yeah. Cave square rush immediately. Cave rush into god bosses. Yeah, I think, yeah, and I think you would have to, well, maybe you wouldn't have to, but it might be better if it's like you get X amount of graces randomized from each region. Just so that you don't end up with like 3 graces in the Liurnia and 0 in Caelid. I'm not sure if that's how it is, but that's how I would think it would have to be balanced. Yeah, I mean, we had enough trouble deciding what graces just to have for regular Veil Break, so yeah, that would be really brutal. Grace or 2? Yeah, I think that would be fine. As long as you have at least 1 in each region, I think it's okay. But yeah, for Veil Break, Lemon and I had tested with a couple graces, and then Nartok started helping with the format, and him and I kind of agreed for the most part on some graces. But then Lemon like strongly disagreed with some, like Hoosier wanted 1, Shuro, like it was pretty rough. But part of the issue was trying to just balance a lot of different things, which is why we ended up starting with the Physic, because when Veilbreak was first, like when the 2v2 was first a thing, we did not have the Physic, but that was one of my biggest complaints, at least, was that if you wanted the Physic, you had to take like however long of a time loss just to run over there and get it, and it was horrible to try and go get the Physic. Like, it was a complete waste of time, even if it boosted your damage. So we ended up like switching graces so you could easily get the Physic on the way to Dectus, but that grace was really busted with the format, because I think we had Deathbirds on the board, and you could go get like Sacred Blade, Axe Talisman, X Physic, and the Stamina tier, and Sacred Blade all on your way to Dectus, and then you could just go blast the Deathbird. It was so stupid, but that was like our solution. But then we just gave the Physic starting, like as something you start with, which made way more sense. And there's a couple other things too, like some of the Liurnia graces had the same issues, but it somehow made its way out of the testing nonsense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I think in that format it was way better, and there was originally a Physic square too. It was like, I don't actually know if we had it in the end format. I think the Crucible square set had it, but Golden Order didn't. But it was like, the original square was like collect 15 Physic tiers or something. It was a ridiculous amount of Physic tiers. It was so garbage. It was horrible, man. So yeah, like it makes sense to not have it in that situation. Oh, did we really still have it? I don't think I ever saw it on a board, if I'm being honest. I thought we took it out. 15? Okay, yeah. 15 and 12, yeah. Because I remember seeing it in a Crucible game, but I don't ever remember seeing it in Golden Order. At least it was not on one of my matches, I don't think, but... Dude, that square is so trash. Even now, I still think it's trash, but... I think that was the original reason we left it in, because there are physic tiers over there. But, yeah, just like, you can't... It was just too much of a time loss to go get it unless you had that one square, so... Oh, it's one of the most rare squares. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just, like... It's such a bad square, because you either go out of your way to kill a bunch of avatars and, like, Wormface, or you just go spend, like, 10 minutes picking up every single physic tier you can. It was so awful. I hope they take that out, man. I really do. Along with Magma Theo, because originally Magma Theo was like a decent square, but once it got turned into a rush, it sucked. Because originally Dectus was the popular rush. Nobody did Makar, except for like, I mean, there was only like 5 people playing, but I tried out Makar a bunch of times, and yep, everyone just ran Dectus because it was a little bit faster, but it just, nobody did that square because it was so annoying to do another Magma Worm and stuff. But then once Makar became the rush, like, it was pretty easy, so it was just, I hated that rush square. I maybe had to do it like one time or something during the whole season, thankfully, but I did not like that. Starting tiers when there's stuff. Yeah, that's fair, because like, if you're grabbing Dectus on a Radon board, like, you can get the Axe Talisman and the Physic tier, and like, that sets you up pretty nicely if you have a Charged R2 weapon, and then, you know, there's one on the way to Radon. I don't actually know how to get that one safely with all the crows, but like, I could see it being decent with some synergy, and it kind of gives you a bit of a lead, strength-wise, I guess, damage-wise. I never had to do it, though, and I hated it in the previous formats, but the previous formats were nowhere near as good. We tried to turn, Elemer into a DLC entrance, actually, but it was genuinely slower than Radon. It was crazy. "17 minutes? Yeah. I didn't know you were the one that started it, but yeah, it sucks, dude. Thomas made it cringe." Yeah, it's like, I don't know, that's kind of how like everything is gonna happen, you know, like you just try something and it works well, and then you're like, oh, this is a good rush square. But yeah, it was so, I hated that shit, dude, so much. Yeah, Shaded Castle definitely needs some love for sure. I don't know how you balance it though, because even in our square set, Elemer was a rush square, but it sucks. Like, it takes a long time to get all the way to Shaded Castle. Like, it's like a 5-minute run or something, I think. It's pretty bad. So I don't know. I wish we could get a Grace there or something, but it's just, I think it's just too strong if you do that. Because the original idea with putting a DLC, originally the only DLC entrance was Kill Radon, but then I was like, wow, what if Shaded Castle is also a DLC entrance? Like, you would get there faster than Radon, but you would be way weaker, but then it just turned out to be slower than Radon, so it was just useless. Yeah, Veilbreak, it was pretty good in Veilbreak, because I think, yeah, like Elemer, Castle Bosses, Revenants, it was a decent square, but in other, like, I was watching one of my first Bingham matches and Elemer was on the board, and it's like, there's nothing over there. It is literally just Elemer. Maybe if the NPC over there was an invader, that would probably be too strong, but that would be more synergy if you had like NPCs or something, but I don't see how you would make it work. kill 8 NPC enemies. Some bosses, some invaders, some like not invaders, like Insha or whatever. That would be crazy. Kill X depraved perfumers. Oh yeah. I honestly hate that enemy so much, but yeah. Yeah, because we had a couple squares like that were like kill 3 Royal Revenants. And like there are multiple options for that, which is nice. It's kind of like that, but I really hate the depraved perfumer. Their moveset is unbearably miserable. But yeah, that one's cool because there's even one near decked as half you could kill. I think there's only one over there, but I guess it's still one. Yeah, I did really like the Veilbreak. Man, it was really, really fun. I originally hadn't planned on playing in it, but then I don't know, I just ended up being in it somehow. Hoosier just threw me in, I guess. Backstep projectile. Yeah. I crafted Blood Boil. That was actually a square, Mouse. Lemon and I made that a square. Crafted Blood Boil. Because at the time, Shaded Castle was really weak. It was only Elemer. And I was like, what if we just make a Blood Boil square? But that shit was awful. Oh my god, it was so bad. Because if you had Blood Boil on the board, you would just, like, I don't know, if it was only Blood Boil, it felt so bad because you had to go get all the crafting materials and stuff, and you had to go to Shaded Castle. It was horrible, man. If there was no synergy with it, it just sucked. And I think we played one game with it, and there was no synergy, and I was like, I'm taking this out. This is so trash. It took, like, I didn't really know where everything was, but it took, like, 10 minutes for me to craft the dang thing. It was a mess, dude. Some of the square ideas Lemon and I put in the first square sets are fucking awful. Yeah, the octopus too, yeah. Yeah, it is a really good buff. It is really, really good, but it was not worth it. Because you had to go get a perfume bottle, which I think the closest was actually like in this camp or something. It was like in this area. And then you would get cave moss from the Omen Killer Miranda cave or something. And you would also get, I think you would get the octopus ovary from the Limgrave Beach near the Demi-Human Duo cave. And then the recipe is in Shaded Castle, of course. Like, I think that's how we did it. It was just, it was so bad, dude. Like, all the teleporting and stuff, it was really, really not good at all. But that's what we did for one game. But yeah, that buff, it's kind of crazy that the buff gives you so much damage when it also gives you so much stamina. Because I always figured, like, if it gives you so much stamina, you wouldn't get quite as much damage, but it is a lot of damage. I think it's more than Howl. Yeah, 4 different areas and then a menu, yep. It's like 4 different collection squares, but you don't even get a square for it. Oh, yeah, I think you're right, Link. I think you do get extra damage taken. Which you also do with Howl, but it's probably more with the Blood Boil. I don't know, I've never used Blood Boil in an actual run. So I wouldn't know. I don't know why, I hate that. I hate having to go there and get it. I routed it into like 1 run. And I was like, yeah, this isn't worth it, I'm not doing this. I think it was the region locked run actually, because I think I used it on the Altus Knights Cav to one-shot him with Dragon Maw. But I was like, I'm not doing this, it's not worth it. Yeah. Yeah, Lank did it. I think you did it for all bosses, right, Link? And then I know Kelp did it for her Scythe run, right? Kelp's Scythe run is so long, dude. It's crazy. I would go crazy if I had to do a run that long. for any percent. Someone else got it on any percent. I can't remember who though.
Determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering play.
Maybe it was you, Link. That wouldn't surprise me. I'm pretty sure you did it for all bosses, but I wouldn't be surprised if you did it for an any percent. Really, Durf Serpent Hunter run? Okay. It's probably not who I'm thinking of, but there's not many people who have done it. Not done it for 80%. Maybe you did it for, like, one of your RL1 plus 0 Reduvia all great rune runs or something. It was probably one of those, actually, because that makes the most sense with Blood Boil. Not any percent, though. My honest mistake. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know how I would have mixed that up. Okay, that should be everything. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, if you're farming Golem Foul Feed and all bosses no hit, you're doing it wrong. I forgot to get the intelligence slips. Like, brother, you're killing 165 bosses. You do not need the extra 2 fucking levels you're gonna get. Like, you did not need more levels, bro. You did not. Hey, what's up, buddy? Like, make my BB feel good. True, dude, true. I just, like, all you need, if anything, are the 3 foul feet from patches and, like, the one you pick up on the way somewhere that I forgot about. Like, you don't need more than that. You get 1 on Elden Beast, 1 on Melania, and 1 on Moog. Other than that, it doesn't matter. You don't need 1 for every single boss. Your PP can feel good when you get the dang run. Stop farming foul feet. 4.5 hours long? That is crazy. If my any percent is more than, like, I used to not do this, but if mine is more than like 2.5 hours, I will not do it. Too damn long. Of course I do like 15-hour all bosses runs, but any percent, I need it to be quick. And can't all bosses? Hey, be my guest, man. A lot of yapping? Yeah, I bet there is, yeah. Are you actually gonna do Incant all bosses, Link? Because that's a run that I also wanted to do. And I don't know, I was just curious if you've done anything for it. Two extra AR? Yeah, you're right, Wander. What's up, by the way, Vadi? I don't know if I said hi, dude. Like doing like 30 minutes of extra prep work for 1 extra damage. I could see it happening, dude, for sure. Are you serious? I guess that's why it was 4 hours. I haven't actually seen your first any percent, I don't think. My first any percent I think was 2. It was about 2-ish hours. I did some unnecessary boss cheeses on that one, but it was just like an Iron Balls any percent. It was like 2 hours. I think if I did it now, it would be like an hour and a half, but Maybe hour 40 or something. Are you serious, Link? That's crazy. Morgott and Margit and DTS is crazy. Godric, like, I could see that one, but the other threes, that's wild. And Radavast, wow. Was your first 90% was Reduvia, right? That kind of makes sense that you would have to fight Elden Beast, right? Oh, did you really wander? That one, for no hit at least, the Bloodhound Fang is not very common. For speed it is, of course, but for no hit it's not at all. Oh, gotcha. I think I remember you telling me this before, actually. Sounds familiar. Poker, yeah, poker is really cringe. I actually, like, I do want to do all bosses deaths poker only, because it would be a cool run, I think, and it would be a nice worlds first, like a weapon only worlds first. But at the same time, like, I don't really like deaths poker that much, and it's cringe, so I don't want to use it. But I do want to get that run, especially because I had like a PB of 2 or something. Maybe 3, I don't remember. I threw one of my bingo matches because the choices were like Death's Poker and some smithing weapon, and I took the smithing weapon over poker. So yeah. And I think we won that match, but we almost lost. Sonaf. Yeah, actually I wanted to test that link. I was curious on that one because Sonaf would be way cooler because you have this. It's more viable almost because you have the split damage, but I'm not sure if it would be better. Because something like... Dude, fuck you, Link. You're always making me route these random ass runs. This is your fault. Just to avoid using it, yeah. Yeah, it's so worth to throw a bingo match to not use poker. I almost lost my, one of my matches against, Snowy, because he found poker in, like, a random shop, and I was using Great Katana. He should have beat me, but I got a sneaky bingo, kind of. That saved me. Raced out on Radavast twice and had a break. If I had staggered Elden Beast, or if I had like had to bun out of Elden Beast twice and take a break, I would have taken a break too, man. I can't blame you for that. Poker's fun, but the bet is cringe. Yeah, I kind of like poker is kind of fun, but I think after I've used it enough, it's just not that exciting for me. Whereas something like Incantations is still more fun. Only Harrison was over 20 hours. Hey, everybody goes at their own pace. I can't... Like, I don't want to make fun of people for being slower runners, but... I don't know, I personally just do not like being slow. I also don't like verifying a 4-hour sorcery RL1 any percent where they do, like, the weirdest stuff and almost get hit 8 times, but... You can't always control them, you know? That was a wild any percent that I verified. Is it really blank? I meant to go watch it because I saw that you posted it on YouTube, but I never did. Yeah, GG's on that run, by the way. I don't think I ever said that to you. I did see that you posted it, though. I was gonna do it at some point. Back in, like, the way back when I was, like, still new to Hitless. Because I thought, oh, you just go cheese DTS and then you get a cool weapon. That'd be so easy and so much fun. But then I never even routed it. 2055, dang, dude. That's crazy. Why is it 1 hour 20 and how many times do you have to farm RNG? Pola, what's his name? The like first ever DLC hit list. I forgot the guy's name. But that's, yeah. I think, I don't even know what the fastest hitless any percent is right now. I think it is like 1 hour 20-ish. Nico Bellic, dude. Yeah, Nico Bellic, there we go. Pull a Nico Bellic and just RNG everything. $20.55 DTS dead hitless is pretty insane. Surely you didn't have to go back and pick up like 100 things, right? Is it really Link? Holy crap. That's a lot faster than I thought, actually. Yeah, true, just splice the run. Because I'm pretty sure he had submitted spliced runs before. I can't remember if this was him or someone else, but he had submitted spliced runs before, and then he was like, guys, I'm different now. And then he posted that, and it's like, you're not different. You're doing the same thing you were doing, buddy. I'm sorry to break it to you like this. I don't know if that was the same guy or not, though. Yeah, you haven't posted a lot of offline runs, Link. What's going on, man? Surely you're not splicing them or anything crazy. I don't know, part of me, honestly, I've been enjoying a lot of other games lately, like that are not Elden Ring. And I think part of that is the competing, because it is really fun. Like playing bingo and doing hitless tournaments, it is really fun, but it's very tiring and it gets kind of old at some point. And I'm just, like I did bingo at the start of last year and then at the end of last year, and now at the start of this year, I'm already doing hitless stuff tournament-wise. So like it's fun, but it definitely gets old really quickly. And I'm just kind of ready to be done with like the tournaments and the competing, even though it is really fun. And since I'm like tired of doing tournaments in Elden Ring, whenever I like practice, or like whenever I play Elden Ring, I feel like I should be practicing, so I'm not routing and doing what I want to do, and then I just go play other games. And so I've been playing like a lot of other games, and it's been really fun, but I feel like I can't stream it. Yeah, the Erdsteel Dagger run, yeah. I've been playing, I played a little bit of DS2 and DS3 at the start of the bingo season, I think. But then I also, outside of like Souls games, I played Witchfire, which is like kind of Soulsy, not really, but like there is a little bit of it. And Witchfire's been really fun. I've been playing a lot of Ark Survival Ascended. I've really liked the Lost Colony DLC that came out. And that, dude, that game's been super fun. I'm a huge fan of Ark, though. I've been playing it for years and years and years. I've been playing League, of course, with some friends. I know, you can clown on me for playing League. There's been a couple others, I can't really remember, but yeah, those are the big ones I've played. Only reason you keep playing Elden Ring? Really? I guess, yeah, it's just difference in style choices or like gaming choices. I don't know, I do enjoy competing, and I think doing like a little bit of bingo and a little bit of rando here and there is fun. But I think for me, I just enjoy doing hitless mostly. So when I'm not doing hitless, it's not as fun. And I say that and I am doing hitless right now, but it's not the same. Like it feels like I have to do something and I'm restricted to doing that, and I don't want to, if that makes sense. Cheated run for April 1st. That'd be so funny, dude. We can spot every splice. Dude, you totally should do that. That would be really funny. That is actually so genius. You should totally do that. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing, there's a couple of YouTubers, well, there's really one YouTuber I watch for Ark, because, I don't know, Ark videos are like kind of lame. Sometimes. I used to watch more, but there's mainly one I watch now, and he does like 100 days where he just survives and tries to beat like whatever boss. And those have been pretty entertaining, and I've been tempted to try one of those myself, but that's a lot of time to dump into that and like edit and stuff, so maybe I won't do that. I'm not sure yet. It's been really tempting though, because I do really love Ark. I have like probably between Ark Evolved and Ark Ascended I have over 5,000 hours, I think, so I've played that game a shit ton and I still enjoy it, so it is really tempting. More sense than what you do. Yeah, I think it's just like a difference of playstyle. Like, I do enjoy doing randos and stuff and playing bingo, but I think for me, I just don't enjoy being that perfect about it, if that makes sense. Like all the perfectly straight lines and doing all the skips and stuff. I'm not really as into that. So I think that's why competing is only fun casually, because, and probably part of that is because I'm so good at the bosses and stuff that I'm usually better than people when the season starts. So like for Veilbreak, when we were doing 2v2s and stuff, I was just naturally very good because I fight a lot of these bosses, like Godskin Duo Snail version and like Melania and Loretta and all that. Like I fight all those bosses on a regular basis. I'm pretty good at them. So therefore I'm just better at it. But then people, they practice the bosses and they practice the routes and the bingo part and all that. And I don't. And I just fall behind a little bit. And obviously, like, not too much, since I have done well both times I've played bingo, but it's just, that's kind of where it falls off for me, is I don't enjoy practicing that stuff as much as other people do. And I do enjoy it more for hitless, so I think that's one of the big things. And then, of course, I have like a billion hitless runs I want to do that I will probably never get around to, because there's so many, but I feel like I don't have as much time for those when I'm competing and stuff, which kind of sucks. Because I'll route a run and get really close, and then it's like, okay, I'm done, I'm competing now, so let me stop working on this. Yeah, that's true, but it feels like I fall behind, I guess. Either won or got second. Yeah, I guess that is true. I don't know, it doesn't feel like that, but yeah. At least in the end of the last season, I feel like I did kind of fall off, because I just, like, other people are so much better at the bingo aspect than I am, which is, like, I don't know, I feel like it should be more obvious watching the games back and stuff, like in the, I think it was game 3. Yeah, I think it was game 3. Y'all got the huge threat on the Diag since Lemon didn't go to DLC. And I should have realized earlier on that that was a huge bingo threat and it would really screw us, and I had 2 chances to block it and I misplayed both really, really badly. And so it's like, I feel like it's stuff like that that I should have seen coming and prepared for it, but it's just like, it's so easy for me to miss stuff like that. And that's just one example, but I don't know, I guess I do overall do pretty well and make up for it, so I don't know. Although watching the start of the Crucible season, I've been watching my first couple matches, and I'm trying to edit them down and stuff. But dude, it's crazy watching the difference from then and now. It's absolutely wild. I think my first square in that match was like kill 2 trolls. And then my second was Ruins bosses with Pumpkinhead duo, and then my third was God bosses. Like, it was a crazy progression, dude. Absolutely wild. Crazy Mind Game? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Y'all played that game really well. Who hits bingo in one and another dude who thinks he didn't do well but nearly came second. True, true, true. Yeah. That's a good point, Darls. Yeah, it's very little FP, but it takes a shit ton of stamina, dude. It's the biggest downside of this weapon is it takes half my stamina bar to cast one time. Like, actually. But yeah, I don't know. Competing is fun, but I think, and this might be another component of it, that it takes a long time, dude. Like, the seasons are really, really long, and that's just lame. I'm ready to be done, dude. Like, even this hitless season, I don't know if it's longer than the bingo ones, but it's 9 weeks and then playoffs. Like, even if I don't make playoffs, that's still, I feel like, a really long time. Yeah, it's true, just the bingo community. Insane standard for entertainment. Yeah, I'm really glad that Ignite has grown so much and that it is so entertaining. Because people do, even myself included, really enjoy watching bingo. And I'm not even the biggest bingo watcher, but it is a lot of fun. Like, it's really enjoyable to watch people compete and hear the commentary and stuff. So yeah, that's one thing I am really happy is that regardless of win or lose, like even for hitless tournament, it's fun and it's entertaining for people. Yeah, I heard that the Golden Order seasons were going to be shortened, which I'm really happy about. Maybe I will compete more if they're shorter, because that's the other thing is like, yeah, same, dude, same. It's just, it's such a long season. It's such a big commitment. And I think part of my frustration is like, I don't really feel like I can do hitless during it. So if the season was shorter, then I could do a season and then do hitless and it'd be like a month, right? I wouldn't mind competing for a month, but competing for 2 months plus is just such a huge time commitment that I just simply don't want to do. Because yeah, it's exhausting during the season, it's exhausting when the season ends, and I don't feel like I have time for other stuff. So yeah. I think the week after, it wasn't long after the season ended, I went home for Christmas and New Year's and stuff. Which of course was also pretty fun, but doesn't really save my energy, I guess. Was it blast the entire time? Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I think part of my other frustration is Lemon and I had like, we practiced a good bit and we played our first match and it was Shurasai and we lost barely. It was a close match. It was a good game. And then we had like a 3-week break or something. Like seriously, it was like 3 weeks off because just everybody had to reschedule. And it was like, damn, that sucks. And then we got back in, we played like 6 matches in 2 weeks or something. What's up, Zephyr? Thanks for the good luck. You too, man. You too. Yeah, this week will be good, I think. Okay, 33 for Howl. You have the dex, so I just do strength and then endurance. Got the run on Sunday? Nice, dude. I haven't, even when I routed this one, I routed it wrong, so I haven't actually done a full run, but hopefully I shouldn't have too much issue on this one, but yeah, tie would be good. Another hitless tie. Not sure if last week Spectre actually got the run before our match, but it's kind of crazy he did on the day. I guess that's what I did week 1 though. Heavy Unsheath? You're about to see it. I'll do it on Red Wolf. You kind of turn into like a void and launch yourself at them. It's not very good, honestly. It doesn't really do that much damage. I don't think it does that much poise damage, and it's really slow. It does a little more than the regular Unsheath, it's just way slower. Yeah, I did it on Horaloo too. It does give you iframes, which is nice. Selfishly hope you keep bingoing. Thanks, Wander. I appreciate it, dude. I'm glad people enjoy it. Maybe I will. I'm definitely... I've said this several times, but after this hitless season, I'm taking a break from competing for a little while for sure, because I want to do... I have 2 all bosses runs I want to do, maybe 3 because it's Lank's fault, and I have a couple of any percents I want to do, and I want to do Trilogy. So, like, I have a lot of hitless runs I want to do, but yeah, maybe I will if the bingo seasons are going to be shorter in the future. Yeah, blame Lank. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good to hear, Wanderers. I really appreciate that, dude. It was really fun. Bellbrig was really fun to compete in, for sure. I think that format is just more fitting for me. And it sounds like you too, where it's just more based on boss killing and not as much collection and whatnot. Yeah, Lank suggested. What was it? Sonaf, all bosses no hit? Probably gonna route that, but we'll see. Yeah, just killing stuff, dude. It's a lot of fun. Especially when you have big kills like Malenia and Moog and stuff. See, I'm not sure why he did that. He did that in practice once too. Bingo Club tourney? Really? What format is it? I don't really watch much Bingo Club stuff, but some of their formats do look pretty fun. Pick up so much to yeah. Like, yeah, that's the biggest complaint I have about Bingo is the collection. Maybe I just got too close. Hello? Zephyr, are you still here, man? Your lineup sucks, bro. Brawlers Season 5? Okay, yeah. That one... That's the 2v2 base plus DLC format where they're separated, right? That one looks really interesting. I've wanted to try it, but I'm not sure if I'd really like it. More atrocious synergies? Yeah. That format does genuinely look really cool, but I think it would be very frustrating here and there. I don't know why that's going wrong. Shukun blades before jumping. I don't know, honestly. This is Zephyr's lineup. I haven't really tested it a whole lot, but it's, I don't know, he's not supposed to jump. Can do it as he jumps. So is this not safe? I imagine if he does Glintblade, I probably don't kill him, but I might iframe it. Because this is supposed to, at least from my understanding, it's supposed to be like the other sleep strat. With the bow lineup. I just prefer this a little bit, because it lets me get closer. Because for the one shot, I have to hit him while he's sleeping with both parts of the Ash of War, and with this lineup, it lets me get close enough to do that. Anyway, I wonder, yeah, that format, it looks really interesting, but part of my fear is, like, I wouldn't like it because if I do something in base game and my partner's slacking in the DLC and I get sniped, it's like, it feels worse because the squares are, like, multi-progression or multi-teamwork. Why didn't he sleep? Actual complaints that aren't me just being lazy about picking things up. Huge gap of really rushable squares into nothing happening while you set up and running out of things to do. Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering, because from what the little bit I had seen is it seems like with bingos winning, I don't know if that's still the case, but it seems like the bingos winning, you could win really quick, depending on the board, of course. And yeah, there was like early squares like Treecent +0 and then late squares like Melania. And so I don't know if Melania actually is a square, but I think it was. So it was like really early squares and really late squares, and then I was like, what happens if you just finish your stuff? Like you just sit there and do nothing. So yeah. Yeah, it looked fun, but I did have a couple fears. So I was like, maybe I just won't do this. But I would be down to try it at some point. I'm just not really affiliated with Bingo Club or anything. That would work. Plus, yeah, I think, like, the other thing that seems nice about it, though, versus the Veil Break format is for Veil Break, it's harder to read your opponents because they could both do base game or DLC. Whereas with that format, it's like one per, which seems a bit easier to try and read. I think that might be a little too high. I was worried that's 1v12 Ringus. I was like, holy shit, dude. 1v12 seems a little unfair. Yeah, 1v1 Ringus. First to 3 Bingas, I don't know. Could be fun. And I do enjoy doing... Bingo is fun. I don't want to sound like I'm hating on Bingo or anything. It's just... I don't know. I think I just enjoy it more casually than anything. Like Link and and Spectre and Woody have all played a bit of bingo together and stuff, and that's usually really, really fun. Okay, I think that'll work, dude. I know I've been here for a little while, but I think that'll work. Just switch to Jar Shard here. Plus Link, oh, I need to buy the arrows too, don't forget that. Link was cooking up some hitless bingo. I don't know if you're still working on that, Link. I'm still down to test that with you if you're interested. Can't promise I'll compete, but I'll at least help you test it. Too tired to do anything? That's fair. I almost didn't turn on stream today because I just wanted to play some Ark and be lazy again, but I was like, no, I need to practice this run and actually make sure it's gonna work and not suck and stuff. I still need the bow. But yeah, I understand. I do want to try and make a hitless format for Ignite, like a hitless speed format, but I'd probably start making it after this hitless season, and I'm not even sure if people would enjoy it or not. Because for the most part, people in Ignite are more into speed things instead of hitless, which I think I could work with. Just make it more of a hitless thing instead of speed. But, I don't know. I don't know how I'd do it. Because the mono weapons are really fun. And it might be kind of fun to just let people have the freedom to do whatever, but I don't know. Hitless boss rush? No, I haven't actually. What is that? That sounds like something I would like, potentially. Nice one, dude. I can't believe that kid actually almost hit me right here. It's not my smartest moment, that's for sure. Actually, maybe I have wonder if you get hit or something, you just have to like skip the boss and you get like a point or something. Isn't that something? I vaguely remember that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I remember hearing Numa talk about, or maybe it was you talk about them crawling forwards. Nice. I really don't like this kill, but it works. Boss rush, as we always have. If you get a boss hitless, you get a point. If you get hit, you just kill the boss or your tool one-shot it. Yeah, I've never done a boss rush before, actually, so I would have to like play it and figure it out, but it does sound really fun. It's 20 poise on the sword, 20 poise on the bold link. It's a lot of poise. Shit slash long boss. That's true, actually, because it's still like speed related, right? Oh, just the points. Okay, never mind then. kind of jank because yeah, true, Rando is jank. That'd be interesting though. Maybe I should try that at some point. I kind of been like just out of Ignite since the Mingo season finished because I went home not too long after that for the holidays, and then I came back straight into the hitless season, so I just haven't been able to hang out as much in there. But still, it'd be fun to play around with for sure. Because what I was thinking about doing for hitless in there is that I don't know exactly how, but there would be some kind of run you do and like some sort of restriction, like you can't use iron balls or something. But I think if maybe I did modded weapons, that would be more fun. Like you just have to use the modded weapons, and then surely there's nothing else I needed in here. Like you would have to use modded weapons or something, and then you have to complete some sort of category run, kind of like this, but like every hit you take adds time, and whoever's the fastest wins. Something like that, I think, would be more along the lines of what people would enjoy in Ignite. But the hitless rando sounds pretty fun. Those bingos, if you get hit at any point, Memory of Grace, yeah. That one, I kind of like that idea. The only thing is, like, collection scores, I think, get tricky. But I guess you would just Memory of Grace and continue the square, right? Yeah, that would make sense. You can't really, like, give a memory stone back or something. Like, yeah, remove collection squares. Only killing squares. Yeah. Can't skip as many graces if you want, and you need to be careful about carrying your runes. Which I think you add some strategy there, which is still fun. What's up, Sense? Thanks for the GGs, dude. Yeah, it was a pretty clean run. I think there was like 2 small things I had there, but other than that, it was pretty solid. I had done it the day before and gotten it, so I felt pretty good. Yeah, like on the... If you even know what I'm talking about, on Rolana, her like giant overhead sword slam, I used the Ash of War there, and I usually don't because I thought she would stagger, but then she didn't stagger. And that really scared me, but she just did her phase transition after, which set me up perfectly. Because if she staggered on her phase transition, I think I could use my Ash of War 4 times or something crazy. Yeah, I'm still hitless. Donut and I are the only 2 that are still hitless, I think. Pick up, like, Lightning Scorpion Charm. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah, like, if you're picking up, like, Memory Stones, that's pretty easy. Okay. Controller. I don't know why it did that, but it sure did. I'm definitely gonna get hit to my controller disconnecting at some point. I don't know why it has been. Never doubting, thanks. There is gonna be a week I get hit. I just don't know which one it is. And of course, I'm playing it a lot safer than other people in the league. Like, Zephyr's not using shackles. He's just going in and fighting every boss, which is really cool, but I'm using shackles and Sleeping Nile and stuff. I'm playing it very safe, and not everybody is. Plus, I think I had a little bit of an advantage with Rolana because I've actually practiced her a lot in the past for region locked. But I had been rusty with her. It was like the muscle memory was there. I just had to refresh it, I guess. Yeah, Marshall's run was fucking crazy, dude. Marshall should be in first place. That was insane, man. I can't believe he actually did that. Wasn't he +0 at that point too still? He did like that entire run +0. It was insane. You okay there, buddy? +5, okay. Yeah, his damage didn't look that bad on workout, but I wasn't sure if that was just because, like, modded weapon is strong or what. I don't need Shackle for this, do I? But yeah, that was a really fun run to watch. +0 Moog. +0 like everything almost. Meanwhile, Donut like practically speed ran, and he did it in an hour and a half. That was crazy. The like two polar opposites almost. Donut speed running everything, and then Marshall doing +0 on almost everything. It's so funny. I think Marshall has the least amount of hits for being not having any points. Like I think he has 3 hits total. Because he had 2 in his other match and then 1 against me, I think. And then I think Meta has like 6 hits or something. Because I think she had 4 on Melania week 1 and then 2 last week. And then Woody I think has 7. And I can't remember, someone has 3 points. I can't remember who it is, but yeah. Yeah, Spectre and Donut have been the fastest for sure. My run should have been sub 2, but I just went really slow, which I'm starting to see now. I'm going very slow on the actual days of the run, just to make sure I'm like doing things correctly, but yeah, Spectre and Donut have been really fast. Especially Spectre. He did Stormveil, Radon, and Raya Lucaria in like hour 40 or something. Busy during his runs. Who's actually dropped out of the tournament? Like, it was like in December or something. He dropped out because he's been doing Randocalypse still. Marshall took Hoosier's spot. That's so funny. Who's did commentate this past weekend, but he hasn't been actually playing. Yeah, he's gotten really deep into Randocalypse. It's wild. Not that I thought he was bad or anything, but it's crazy still. I did not mean to do that roll, whoops. I think I need a different approach to Golden Godfrey because he always ends up in that little corner, dude. I'm not sure why. Like, maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Yeah, him versus Sears, yeah. I mean, I don't even know who all is in the finals or the semifinals, but I knew that like half of the people in the top 32 were from Ignite or something crazy. Like it was wild to see the numbers on that. But yeah, I think the semis are tomorrow. Or this weekend or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's him versus Kata in the finals, if those two are still playing. Which I assume they both are. I know Hoosier is. I forgot to switch my physic back too. Yeah, I might, maybe I should do that. Pearl and Kata, yeah, I remember watching, I think Pearl's match versus like Sai or something. Can't remember who. Maybe it was Ellie. Wait, that one was crazy. No, Ellie played Hoosier, right? I don't remember. I don't remember who it was.
A husk, the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like you to the flame then and guide you. Shall I let my share them with me?
So I'll do endurance
Your
and then strength.
the principles you would
Oh, I need to do this running section as soon as I get there. Because I hate that running section. But yeah, I think it's because I've been running straight up to him and trying to go around his right side. So it just, he ends up turning enough that he just goes into that little corner over there. Strump in round one, yeah. Some of the matchups, like, that's the thing is, like, having so many people in Ignite be in the finals, it's really exciting. Because, like, oh yeah, Ignite, like, everybody's there, but then you all have to play each other. And that sucks, you know? Like, playing against your friends and stuff. They're like a nutcase. Yeah, I've noticed Trump does that sometimes. Like in your Yel's Big O match versus Shura Sai, when he just like fucking ran into Dancer and just wild strikes and he got the score. That was stupid, dude. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Doesn't make it less stupid, but yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, yeah, that's true. And to be fair, she did behave. That was a crazy play because Shura was so far ahead. Like when that was happening, I was like, "There's no way Strump catches up." But then, like Shura was playing it smart and safe, and Strump just ran in there and wild strikes, and it worked out. Actually, just insane. Yeah, I don't think archers shoot through walls. There's probably some walls they shoot through, but not usually. I got lucky, yeah. I mean, y'all played the game well, but yeah, the snipe was definitely lucky. Yeah, I definitely got hit to a arrow through a wall in DS3 when I was running that game a little bit. Okay, this one I might actually have to test a little bit. I'm not sure if I should do Charge R2 or Ash of War. Probably Ash of War is fine though. Yeah, the Glintstone Cuckoo is pretty sketchy. That should probably just be fine. Yeah, she will stagger in 2 charge R2s if the bolt lands, but the like, I don't know, the biggest thing is the bolt a lot of the time misses, so like that kind of sucks because it's a little more inconsistent. What I've found is that if the tip of the sword lands, then the bolt will probably also land. But with the Ash of War and horse bosses, it like pushes them out of their animation, so they don't always behave properly, which is why I had to do charge R2s on real Loretta, because when I use the Ash of War, it just shoves her out of the sleep animation. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Also getting like Teams notifications from my classes right now. Fuck off. It's so stupid, dude. In Teams, I have to get like these points from interacting with classmates and stuff. It's a really, really horrible system. But in the general chat there, like actually over 90% of the posts were just talking about the points, and they're like, how are we supposed to get so many points? This is ridiculous. And people were like, hey, let's make a group chat so that we can try and get as many points as we can, because we have to get so many points. Like it was basically only people talking about how many points they had to get and how ridiculous it was. And then for our class, it's like 30% of our grade just to buy the points and stuff in Teams and make sure we have enough. It is ridiculous, man. I hate Teams so much. It's like, I guess it's like a fine way to communicate and stuff, but it's such a gamer thing to say, I guess, but I really just wish people would use Discord because it's so much better, man. Discord, it's just so much better. I think the only thing is you can't really do the point system because it doesn't, like, I think Teams has it built in, but Discord doesn't. So you can't really give out points based on that, and heaven forbid that teachers actually have to fucking do something. I'm online though, so like, teachers really don't do a whole lot. No offense to like actual teachers and stuff who do put in a lot of hard work, but the online teaching is not very good at all, and Teams really frustrates me. And then I get notifications about it all the time that I have to deal with too. It's my rant for the day on Microsoft Teams. I think my mom also uses it for her work, but she really likes it for some reason. I'm not a fan. Private institutions to use their software. I'm not surprised, dude. I'm not surprised. Like I don't know. I wouldn't mind it if it was just Microsoft Teams, but it's the fact that it's Microsoft Teams plus 30% of my fucking grade in points that I could be very... I did this wrong. No, I didn't. I could interact with so many people, and I still might just not get the amount of points I need, because it's in a ridiculous amount of points, too. Like, it's... I don't know. It's just so dumb, in my opinion. online learning to be lazy. Yeah, like half my classes, some of them, I have had some teachers that actually do put a lot of work into their classes and stuff, and I do really appreciate those teachers, but a lot of my teachers just use like shitty YouTube videos that are 15 years old to teach stuff, and then like automatic grading and stuff. And it's like, I'm not getting anything out of this class. This is a waste of my time. Those teachers that claim students use online learning to be lazy. Yeah. Yeah, like I had a public speaking class over my summer semester, and my teacher was really good. Like I didn't really love all of her learning methods because they just didn't really fit my learning style that well. But she gave like really good feedback when we talked, and she was pretty much always available to have people reach out and stuff. Like even though I didn't really love her methods of teaching, she did actually put in like a lot of good work, and I felt like I got a lot of value from that class, which was really nice. But then like this semester, half my teachers just they just don't do stuff at all. It's crazy. Insist on using Teams, yeah. And people usually use for like group projects and stuff, I've had a lot of people use GroupMe, which is also like horrible. And I get a bunch of spam messages and stuff on that from bots and whatnot. Yeah, Teams and GroupMe are both pretty trash. Because I don't know if, I don't even think it's, like originally when Discord was becoming popular and stuff, I think it was mostly for gamers, which, like, sure, whatever, I guess, but I think now a lot of people outside of gaming use it quite frequently. So, I don't understand why it's not used more often. Like, it's a really, really great program that a lot of people use, so I don't know why people don't just use it. Like it can do everything that Teams can do, just better and more, except for the point system, which I guess is just too vital to teachers who use that as a grading tool. Which, like, really, man, 30% of my grade is participation in an online class? Like, I get that you need people to participate, but 30% of my grade? That's crazy, dude. Especially for how expensive it is to get to that, it's ridiculous. That's a really good point, Wander, actually. Yeah, I'd hate to have Discord go in a work direction. I hope Discord will not do that. I wouldn't mind, though. Like, if Discord did make it so you could set up a Discord channel to be more oriented towards work. I could see that happening, where it's like, you have your regular Discord, where it is now, like, and then an extra option to make it more work-oriented. I think that would be okay. Because then you're not enforcing that work change on everyone, it's just an option you can have. Inbuilt meeting program at your university, otherwise use Facebook? That's crazy. I don't use Facebook at all. When I was in high school, I had this really, really not great at all guy who was one of our percussion techs, and I really didn't like him at all. He was kind of an asshole, and I didn't even think he was very good. But he had us use Facebook to, like, submit playing tests and stuff. And I was like, dude, this is a fucking marching band where we're not even required to try out to join. We do not need to be having playing tests for this. Like, this is ridiculous, over the top. And I just, like, I did the first couple, and then I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. This is such a headache to have to figure out how to submit this. Like, I'm not doing this. And he really didn't like that, but, I mean, he didn't really have much power, so. I don't think many people did it anyway. Discord workspace? Yeah, that would make sense. That would be a good thing. Because, yeah, then you could still have the benefit of like everything Discord offers, but in a more work-oriented way. Microsoft is a loss leader for Microsoft. Yeah. Yeah, they do, yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, the like corporate world. I don't know a ton about it for sure, but I really just am not a fan. It sucks. Taxman teacher had us do scale test recorded. Dude, I always hated playing tests so much. And I don't know, I can understand because like as a teacher, like a band teacher, you do need a way to grade your students. Like it's not just like if I was a band teacher, I wouldn't want people to just take my class for a free credit or something. Like I would want people to take it because they are genuinely just interested in it. But you do need a way to grade them, I think, because of that. And I think playing tests is one of the few ways you can do it. But playing tests are horrible, man. Like, I don't want to do that, dude. Like, it sucks. And for me, I played piano for like, I don't know, like 8 years or something before I started joining band. I couldn't join band until I was in 6th grade. And I played piano for like at least 6 years, dude. Like I played piano for a long ass time. So to have to like play, like to be forced to play these scales for a test was just so fucking awful. Like it was actually a waste of my time. I was a percussionist, by the way, for reference. So like me playing a scale test, I would play on literally a piano. Like it was actually stupid. And I really hated it. And then, yeah, our playing tests were also really stupid. Especially for people who, like, actually did stuff in the class. I don't know. Just, it felt so bad. 200 BPM? Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like, ours weren't not that strict, at least, which is nice, but yeah, some people just take it up too much. Way too much. I think for my first couple of years before COVID happened, we had to do all of our playing tests in person. And that did make me a little nervous because I was a nervous kid. And dude, having to record it that quickly is fucking ridiculous. I would not stand for that. I'd probably drop out of band. I almost dropped out of band my senior year because our band director was pretty awful, but I stuck through it for whatever reason. Oh, you were? Yeah, that does make sense, but yeah, still. Like, it is a lot to have to do. How am I gonna do this section, dude? Didn't really think about that. How are we doing on time? Hour and a half? It's not too bad. Pretty sure this person goes back that way eventually. My sister's in it for college, but I don't even think she has to do stuff that at that level. Like, that's crazy. She more so just has to, like, she does have to play scales and stuff, but she does not have to do a good job at all. She has to play it on different instruments because she wants to be a band director, and she had to play, she's also in the university marching band, and their marching band is like a really big part of what they do. I don't want to like say where she goes though, but she had to play a certain marching band song on the flute, and I've heard it multiple times. You can barely tell what song it is. If you don't know the song, you could not figure it out. It is horrible, and it's really funny, but Like, it was just a participation thing, even though it sucked. Like, I don't want to hate on her, because she is a good musician, but her flute skills are not, not where they should be. And it's just a participation grade, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah, having to play it like that well is just crazy. I have Metallica covers. Okay, Baleful Shadow.
O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that
Surely
which cometh
this won't be a
rend
problem.
thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Try to go get a cough drop. My throat is kind of dying. I don't know if I'm getting sick or if it's just from talking a lot.
Beautifully fought. My thanks.
There's no way it's that easy. Major nerd for music theory. Hate to perform in front of people. Yeah, dude, yeah. Military-like? Yeah, this one, I don't think it's quite military-like, but it is... They are... Like, marchman is a really big part of what they do, so... But yeah, like, flute isn't her main instrument, so it doesn't really matter if she can do it well, which is why I think it's just a participation thing. What's up, Shane? Yeah, easy wolf. Can he even get to me here? I think he has to go around. My weapon goes through this coffin.
Beautifully fought.
Oh my god, it's actually just that easy.
'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned.
Get smoked, I
Now
guess,
can
loser.
finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear.
Culture of Souls Gaming. Yeah. Can confirm. Dude, why did he just stand there? I thought he would like try and input read it or something. He just stood there and took it.
Flee, my sweetings. From whence ye hide.
How blind I love him. Yeah, dude. This whole questline is so sickening. Like, it's... I don't think it really makes that much sense. Like, I know the lore behind it, but it still doesn't really make sense to me. And why does everyone have to die? Like, literally everybody dies. Blythe dies, EG dies, Ronnie, like, kinda dies, I guess. Not really, but kinda. It's crazy, dude. It keeps working, yeah. If it doesn't make sense, but it's working, just keep going, dude. You're doing something right. About most geniuses? True. Actually true, yeah. Maybe I should go get raw pots for Gideon. Shit, I did actually mean to go get, why did I even bother picking that up? I meant to go get, what's it called? Frenzy Flamestone for Gideon. Know what they're doing? No, see, you got it all twisted. That's just what they want you to think. They don't know what they're doing. Bach quest? You're probably right, actually. You're probably right. Jumped on the right side instead of going left. Oh, to the Grace, you mean? I didn't actually somehow, cause in the randos that I was doing, the 2v2 base game randos, I would drop down on the right side with Torrent, but I didn't know you could do that. Actually, for some reason. I'll have to do that in the future because that makes a lot more sense. Do you take fall damage from that height? I'm gonna try something here, I think. Nice foul feet, by the way. I guess I could use this on Fire Giant. Okay. Not sure how this is gonna go, to be honest. Come on, buddy. I think I'm a little far. That should be fine. Nice. Might need to play around with that some, but that was a good kill still. Oh yeah, you're right. It is the same if you're on Torrent or not. So yeah, I don't think you take fall damage there. Surely this is the right way. Half the time in rando when I do this, I end up going backwards. The pants kind of help reduce the damage there in phase 1 so that I don't get a transition if I don't want one, and it also helps with the madness. Yeah, I don't know how I do it. Like it's only in rando, I swear. It just like I end up going the wrong way or something every single time. I really don't understand how. Like I don't know how they look so similar, like the two entrances. I always get them mixed up. Mental note of cardinal directions. Just head north. No, I don't use cardinal directions very often, actually. Yeah. I didn't know there's a map, dude. Who's using that? Okay, I don't want to die here, though. I think this is the only drop. What's up, Lemon? It's glowing mushrooms? Are you serious? I actually had no idea that two had differences. That's so funny.
Perhaps I am. I go now. I bid thee, and one soul.
Do I still get the sword since it's modded? Oh, I guess. Oh, I guess you do. But the ring is just the weapon. Okay. You don't have to kill Estelle, do you? I don't think you do. Dude, there's no way you can actually just skip Estelle, right? There's no fucking way. Yeah, but you can buy the ring from EG. And it's not a key item. Sure, I mean, maybe. I'm gonna go find out, dude. There's no way. If I'm not killing Estelle if I don't have to. Fuck that boss, man. There's no way. Oh, do you really wonder? Nah, surely you're wrong. I really hope you're wrong, but I think you're right. I'm pretty sure you're right. What's the final grace called before Horaloo? Anybody know? Guess I can just go to Ashen Capital on this list. Or can I? I don't know if that was the right one. I think you're right, Wonder. Oh, Queen's Bedchamber. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, I guess that one's shared between both worlds, right? I'm pretty sure you have to kill Malekith to actually even see Radon or Radagon. So I'm gonna go kill Malekith. I'm pretty sure you're right, Wander, but if you're, I really hope you're wrong, because I would love to not have to kill this guy. But yeah, I think you're right. I think you do have to talk to her. Entrance is a void, yeah. That's what I thought. It's weird because I always feel like Fire Giant is the check for it because that's just like what it is, I guess, but it's Malekith, not Fire Giant. Does anybody know if any of the other runners have tried this? Surely they have. Who would try this, though? Actually, I did skip the regular bedchamber. Yeah, Azaz would be the only one, I think, because he actually buys the ring. But, like, even then, you would just... My thought process would be like, oh yeah, you just have to kill Estelle and do the quest line. But after getting the ring and seeing that it's the exact same, we'll see. Yeah, surely I'm a madman genius, dude. But imagine if this works. You get to take out the worst fucking boss in the whole run. And you can just do the any percent plus 2 bosses. One of which is Mimic. So like... Nah, trust me, trust me, trust me. It's gonna work. Nobody tell Numa, otherwise he's gonna make me do Radahn. If someone tells him, he's gonna be like, no, you have to kill Radahn. And or not Radahn, sorry, Estelle. And I really don't want to kill Estelle. I hate that boss. Okay, so on this one, this was the save before I killed Estelle. And I don't think I see her summon sign. Please! Yeah, you're right. And that sucks. Oh. We tried. So close, yeah. That really is a shame that I don't get to do it for free, but oh well. Anyway, time to get through mountaintops now. Dude, that would have been just perfect if you could just sprint through there like nothing. It'd be a dream come true, literally. Because yeah, if you didn't have to do that, you would just have to do... You would just have to get Finger Slayer Blade, I think. Yeah, I know, literally, dude. Might have to do the questline in the route about the questline. You hate to see it. Such a shame. I really don't like Estelle. I would like him more if he didn't have meteors. He's really not so bad, but meteors really sucks, because even with the, like, consistent dodge, it's not 100%. Probably my 2 least favorite bosses in this game are, excluding NPCs, are probably Rykard and Estelle. Just really don't like either of them. And they're both fine. Like, they're not really that bad. I think I have such a deep hatred for them from before that I continue to hate them. Because, like, the thing is, Rykard Phase 2... Rykard has some more issues for sure. Like, the lava attack is pretty trash for hitless. And in general, because you just... Like, you really can't roll it. And then the Hell Phase is pretty bad, and the Poison Spit is pretty bad. But I don't think... Yeah, Estelle is pretty bad in Night Rain, that's true. I don't think he's that bad of a boss. I think his grab is kind of cool. I think his teleport is pretty lame, and his meteor sucks. Other than that, he's not really that bad. Like, all of his attacks, I think you can you can get away from them pretty easily. Some of the hand ones are kind of bad, actually, because there's, like, on the double-handed swipes, there's 2 hitboxes for his hands, and you can't really get away from them so easily. But I don't think Estelle is as bad as Rykard. I think Rykard's worse. But Rykard's also easier because of the Phase 2 loop. But those are, like, seriously, probably 2 of my least favorite bosses that are not NPCs. I can't really think of many that I don't like so much. Yeah, like... Knight's Calves, I guess, but I don't think their moveset is bad. I think they're just stupid that they run away forever. Which apparently the Shura was like, he figured this out when he was making the Nightmare Seed, but the Knight's Calves that have a flail do run away more than the Knight's Calves that have a halberd. Which is Like, actually crazy that that's a real thing in the game. It's wild. I've been tempted to try some Night Rain lately, since there's been some, like, meta shifts with the Balancer relics, because you can stack them and they're kind of busted. And then the, Executor, or Executor, however you say it, since he got buffed pretty dang good. I've been tempted to play it some, I don't know, I don't care enough to play that game, I don't think. Yeah, I think they would be a perfectly reasonable fight without the stalling. Like, their moveset's not bad at all. It's really just the fact that they constantly run away. Like, actually constantly run away. And even when you dismount them, I think they have a cool moveset too, but they're dismounted for 2 seconds, and then they remount, which is, like, also pretty lame. I was doing an RL1+0 run at some point, just for fun, like all bosses for practice or something. And when I got to the Knights Cav duo in Snowfields, it took me so long to kill them that the second one bugged out because the like carriage thing got so far away. And I was like, wow, that's actually insane. Yeah, the remount AoE is garbage. It's huge and it lasts for like an hour. And then they're invincible the whole time too. It's crazy. It's like torrent iframes, but on steroids and crack. Like, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, like, it would be cool if there was, like, even in an Everjail, like, a dismounted Knights Cav. Like, that would be a cool boss, I think. Their moveset on the ground is kind of cool. Just you never really see it because they remount so quickly. Which I think in, oh, man, I think in Convergence, I can't remember. The Golden Godfrey replacement is either a Knights Cav or a Duelist moveset. Or maybe it's, like, a little bit of both or something. Captain of the Knights Cav? Yeah. I think that's who I'm thinking of. And they also... I was talking to the guy who made Convergence when I was routing for Hitless, and it was the... I think it was the Blue Loretta boss that was, he also had the Knights Cav moveset, but, like, altered a little bit. And, like, they do have a really cool moveset. It's pretty good. You really never see it. Which is super lame. Oh yeah, the Feldwin projectiles too, yeah. He's pretty cool. His phase 2 was really hard for Hitless because I didn't really know how you were supposed to deal with all of the projectiles on some of his attacks. He was a really cool boss, but he was really tricky for Hitless, which I never even finished that run, so who cares? There were a lot of changes coming to Convergence, and I didn't really fall in love with the class like I had hoped to, because I did a new class when I started routing, which I thought would like combine the casual plus Hitless, but it did not really. It's not my best idea. Oh my god, dude, not again, bro. I don't know why my controller is doing this. Twice, though, in this run. Maybe I need to find the cord for it and just plug it in for the actual tournaments. But I think some of the keybinds are a little different when you do that. I'll have to test it and make sure. That's really annoying. roll in a particular way. Oh yeah, there's also some of the Ash of Wars in that game are a lot better. I kind of forgot about that. There's some really, really cool ones. Convergence is really cool. I've been really tempted to go back and play it more and try and no-hit it again with a different class, because I used the Beast class, which is pretty cool. Like, I thought it was a cool class, but it wasn't my favorite or anything. And so part of me was like, well, I don't really love this class so much, and I'm kind of just doing a basic any percent with Godric Radahn, because it just, like, those are the two easiest, and I didn't really need to go and kill a major remembrance boss for my incantations. And then they had talked about like a bunch of changes they were making, and they were adjusting this how the seal works and stuff, because the Ash of War was pretty busted. And so I was like, well, I'll just stop working on this and wait for some of the updates. It was like a year, maybe it was a bit more than a year, but it was a while ago. So they've definitely made some changes for sure. But the class I enjoyed the most, that since I've ever played that, was the Godslayer one, and I should have just done hitless with that, because that was my favorite class. How's the thing I can do for Ignite? What is, I wonder? I want to hear it. Because, like, that's just the thing, is, like, a lot of people in Ignite just aren't hitless runners, they're just speed runners, pretty much. Which is, like, fine, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's hard to do a hitless event for speed runners. Gurney hits you IRL. True. Imagine you're just doing a run and you get like punched through your monitor or something. That would be crazy. That would be wild, dude. I wish. Garnalon has 2 unique debuffs. Interesting. I might have to go back and try it out again. Like, I haven't played Convergence in a long time. I know they had a lot of changes planned and stuff, so that was part of the reason I stopped, is because I knew they had a lot of upcoming changes. But yeah, I would at least try Beast Yield Devout again, but I don't know. I'd have to see. I think it's probably safe to greed for that third one, since it should kill right there. How hard can I hit? I mean, I could probably hit someone pretty hard, dude. I'm not like crazy buff or anything, but I could probably hit someone pretty damn hard. Not boxer level, but hard enough. This is such a stupid conversation we're having right now. Most people probably live too far away for me to actually hit them. Martial art ones? Really? Snubbit's bow only? Really? I did hear about someone who did hitless conversions and they used a bow. I don't know who it was, but I did hear about that, so.
to commit. Or let my
We should have a LAN party for the hitless event. If you get hit, you get smacked in the head, and then you have to keep going. So it's like you play worse after you get hit. So if, once your first hit happens and you just spiral out of control. Oh, that would be awesome, dude. Multiple states and countries? Yeah, sure. Surely I can afford that and do that reasonably. I just show up at your house in the middle of the night and beat the shit out of you. Oh my god. Hitless was with bow? Oh, nice, dude. Bow hitless seems really difficult, but maybe in Convergence the bow's kind of busted. I don't know. I think, I don't know if he got it, but I think V-Sweat was doing bow only no-hit, like Radahn's Great Bow or something. It looked pretty good, but it looked really tricky on some of the faster bosses like Radagon. Dude, if I did that one, I would get arrested for assault or something. There's no way. As funny as that would be, I would probably get arrested at some point. If not at multiple points. Oh my god. And the waiver. True. Make it nice and professional. I like it. One shot all bosses. Yeah, I imagine like for something like that, that takes a lot of setup. But there are some pretty good bows, like, yeah, Black Bow is really good. Egon's bow is also really good, I think. I think, Ansbach's bow is really good, too. I haven't really used that one very much, but I think that one is really strong. It's just kind of a pain to get, maybe. I don't remember exactly how. I don't remember if you have to kill Letta for that one, or if you can get it earlier. I'm gonna make a save here, actually. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, the Ash of War is really cool in it. I think it really eats through your arrows pretty quick, but it is really, really cool. Horse Apostle didn't sleep. In a real run, I'd have to bone out here, probably. So I only have one sleep pot left. But I want to try something. This is such a bad idea. That's so unnecessary. I think it's worse damage too. Oh. Anyway. Oh. Wait, is that just usually where he stands? Look at this snipe, dude. Check it out. Oops. Okay, that's pretty embarrassing. Easy. Nailed it, dude. Maybe I should get another cracked pot in case I do have to do something like that. I don't know where I would get one, but maybe I should. For PvP? Nope, absolutely not. I really don't like the PvP in Souls games. Ever since I got traumatized in Dark Souls 3. Because when I first played Dark Souls 1, my brother actually, we don't tell Steam, but we Steam shared in a way that I could play offline while he played online. But we played Prepare to Die, which like had no PvP anyway. So like neither of us ever had actual PvP interactions in that game. And then I went to Dark Souls 3 and I got traumatized by some of the PvP sweats who'd like just bash my skull in like it was their average Tuesday. And in Elden Ring, I only did PvP for what's it called? The Bare questline. And I would go in naked with my fists and just punch people. So I've never really done PvP. I did get smoked in like the Broom Tower, I think is what it's called in Dark Souls 2. Someone in there clapped my cheeks together. It was pretty brutal. Took a beating that day. Probably fucking logged off after that. I don't know, I don't play a lot of PvP games, to be honest. Like, even in Ark Survival Ascended and Evolved, I have played a lot of PvP, but I prefer PvE. It's just more chill. Like, I guess League is really the only PvP game I play. But is that really PvP? I don't know. Yeah, I need to move something so I can see my chat. I had ER tool blocking it. Getting good at PvP improves PvE, and no hit PvE makes one good at PvP. Yeah, I think you might be right, but I think Gino also played a lot of PvP in Dark Souls 3. So I think he just has a lot of PvP experience from Dark Souls 3, which makes him good at PvP. And I think Gino is I don't know what it's called, but I think Gino is a more specific case with like who he is as a person instead of like his actual gameplay, because if you watch his gameplay carefully, you don't even have to watch it that carefully, but if you do watch his gameplay, you see that like whenever he gets hit, he tries to figure out why. And I think the why is how a lot of people end up being very good at a game or something. Like you're not trying to get a run, you're trying to figure out why you got hit to get better in the future. And I think it's a better example in a PvP game like League of Legends, especially because when you die in League, if you blame your teammates, you're not going to get any better, which is like the most common thing. But if you actually want to get better at the game, you have to ask yourself like, okay, why did I die there? You know, like yeah, it is a mindset for sure of like, how do you get better at the game? So I think that really applies in Gino's case of getting better at PvP. Like, how did you lose a fight, right? Like, how are you going to get better? And it applies to PvE too. It's just not as, it doesn't make as much sense in my opinion. Like, it's harder to explain. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't have that mindset, for sure. And I think League is a good example, because I went through an experience in League, or like a time in League, when I was really trying to get good at the game. And I ended up playing like a shit ton of League, and I kept trying to get better and better and better. And that's how you get better at things, is you try and figure out how to get better instead of like blaming your teammates or something. Yeah, exactly, Shane. You always improve, for sure. And like sometimes you are just gonna get screwed over by your teammates, like that definitely happens, but even in those situations, it's still best to figure out your own mistakes, even if you lost because of your teammates, you know. First try them. Worst case blame Link, yeah. Swear the NPC fights, he first tried a lot of them. Yeah, that's... Oh, excuse me. That's probably true. Like, a lot of his PvP experience does come into play with NPCs. NPC bosses with PvP moves, yeah. He used, I think he used Wing of Estelle. I watched the video, I just don't really remember. So yeah, he wasn't crouch poking, but yeah, crouch poking does, work wonders on NPCs. That's for sure. Okay, so this is Gideon was a problem last time, and I don't want that same problem. Which I actually think 51 strength plus Godric's Great Rune is exactly how much I needed to kill him. But I want to go get the Frenzy Flamestone. I just don't really know where it is, actually. I've never gotten it on a run. Kill Irina? Does she drop one? Hyetta? Does it have to be Hyetta? Vextra Life tells me the only one is in Liurnia, but I'd believe you over Vextra. Because Oh. Shit. I was wondering if I could get this one from the Frenzy Tower, but it seems really long. How do you get her to move? Do you have to get her to die? Because if I do, I'd have to go to Castle Morn, right? I don't want to do all that. I don't know which one's faster. I think the Liurnia one would be more obnoxious to get. But I'm curious on how far away it is. Because I meant to grab it earlier, but I just kind of forgot. But it might make the most sense to grab this one. Because even not, like... What would be worse? Like, get first step, go backwards and talk to her? Or... when I get Howl right here... It's like down here somewhere, I think. Let me open this link again. I'd rather not have to kill her. Does she doesn't stand up and fight back, right? I'm wondering if it would be... better to get the Grace down here? Okay, yeah, no chance, dude. Yeah, I think I will probably one-shot her. I figured this might just make more sense if it's close to Howl to just go get it when I get Howl, right? But I don't know. This is the one I planned on getting at least. Surely I can make 2 fire pots. The only thing is I need to make sure, like, maybe I should grab some extra butterflies to make sure I have enough in case I miss one here. Talk to her and get the letter. Is that really it? I might try that. That might be easier. I don't know though, because like I'm getting Howl anyway. I don't know which one is faster. So it's like... Oh, it's actually a little closer than I thought. It's like here. It's right beside it? Really? There's no way it's actually that close. Which... Be a percent, the one with the 2 dragons I won't have to. Yeah, it's over here. I've seen people pick it up, I just don't know where it is. I think it's near some archers though, which is why people don't, like they're always sketched out about picking it up. Left? Did I pass it? Let me see this one. Is it like in the chairs in a circle? Oh, it is in the chair of circles? Circle of chairs? Is that really a frenzy flame stone? I thought that was a smithing stone. Guess I don't really know much. Actually, I know there's some archers in this area. Ah, this must be it, right? That's not bad, actually. Oh, did I get the... I did get the Grace, yeah. Because I know this circle of chairs has a bunch of the Revenant guys that spawn. But maybe it's fine with stealth, I don't know. Dude, holy shit. There is actually one right there. Not sure I trust that, though. It's actually insane that Fextra Life doesn't mention this one at all. A little bit sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. Really? She has been? Okay. I think that one's a little easier, because that one is right there. And I think, like... Well, I think actually the ones that are there are melee. Yeah, I was gonna say, I could probably just run in and grab it and get out. Like, I'm in combat, but they are gonna leave me alone. Eventually, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll get that one. I just need to remember to get it at the start of the run. But yeah, that should work just fine. Nice one, dude. I had no idea that one was there. The one I see most people get is that other one. But yeah, that's good tech right there to know. Yeah, that's crazy because Extra Life doesn't mention it at all. It talks about the other one. It says it has a map link, but it is that one, and it says goes to the ruined labyrinth side of Grace. Then it has nothing else. Doesn't say shit. Doesn't say if you kill Eddie you get one. Doesn't talk about that one. Which that one is way easier. It's just scary, I guess. Yeah, the Psycho Archers. Which it didn't seem like the Archers really gave me problems. Like, I don't know if it was the path I took or what, but like, yeah, that's crazy. Shoutouts to meta, I guess. Legend. Speaking of meta, her fucking Rolana fight this last weekend was crazy. That was really, really nice to see, actually. The parries, it was really cool. I
knew you'd come to stand before the elders.
Wonder, thank you so much for the sub, dude. You didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it, man. And Darls, thanks for the follow, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, I actually can't. If you watch the first week, I couldn't do it. I think I can this week because I have a little more strength, but I don't want to risk it because it's that close. How did I not take damage, dude? What is happening? This is so garbage. Maybe I should just go get raw pots, dude. Yeah, it is less close. Last week I had more damage, but yeah. Sword Seal, Blue Dancer, Jar Shard, and Ritual Sword. If I got Red Feather, it'd be enough, but I'd rather not have to get Red Feather. But like, maybe I just should. Easy setup with Seppuku, whatever. Yeah, I'd have to go get... Like, I could just do all that before Gideon and just get Red Feather. But the Frenzy Function Strat is so good. I don't know why I put on the pants. Like, I'm gonna die because of madness. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe I should. Let me spawn it in and see. Oh my god. Just for one boss too, it's just so stupid.
To become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, she'll take the throne. Queen Margaret,
Yeah, that is enough.
my bones are tarnished.
Oh, was it actually Darls who gifted? Dang, okay, I need to figure something out because my I've been using a different
Cannot kill
thing, like a plugin for multi-streaming on YouTube so I can see my VODs easier. But it didn't tell me it was actually Darls who gifted this sub. But Darls, thank you so much for the gifted sub, dude. I appreciate it a lot, man. And also Nova, I guess I missed this, but she's on the first. I don't know when that happened, but I missed that one too. What's Tanner doing? I don't know. I guess maybe I should just get Red Feather for literally one boss, as much as it sucks. Dodging in real life. Red Feather instead of Ritual Sword. Honestly, I just prefer Ritual Sword. It's like, it's hard to say if it's actually faster or not, but it definitely feels faster because you don't have to set up Red Feather before every boss and you don't have to go to Liurnia with the Holy Pots. And I don't really need Red Feather for anything. Like, Ritual Sword gives me more than enough damage, so it's not really like that big of a deal. But the only problem boss is this one, which the Frenzy strat works. What's up, Spectre? Yeah, it would also change. Well, also the other thing too is this is not really as big of a deal, but if I get hit to a boss and I live, I can still finish out the attempt. But if I get hit and die, then that's something else that's a little unfortunate, which will happen if I have Red Feather. Yeah, it might be better to do Red Feather, but I don't want to redo the whole run. Because I think, like, Morgott script might not work then. Fire Giant will probably be fine. Estelle might be a little different. Duo might actually be a one cycle with Red Feather. Malekith is probably the same. Honestly, I don't know. I think well, Waterfowl would be one hit because it's a true combo.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, she'll take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle.
He doesn't take damage if I do it like that. Yeah, everything else is individual hits. Like, it's win-lose. Like, if you die, you get to reset and you don't have to get hit. But if you survive, you can finish out the attempt, you know?
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas,
Gamesmanship.
Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue unto eternity.
Hey, where's your madness proc, fucker? Like, I can't do this. There's no fucking way. This shit sucks. Oh my god. Okay, I'm turning this off. Imagine how hype Numa's chat would be if I fucking kill Gideon and I knock him in the air, get madness proc, he casts his debuff, he gets madness proc, and I kill him. Oh, that shit would be peak, man. That would be so good. Oh my god. Yeah, I literally just don't want to go get red feather. Like, if I get red feather, I would genuinely just get it for Gideon. Like, I'd rather just not use it anywhere else. No, I saw it, Lemon. I saw it, dude. My normal strat almost got me hit in week 1, and it's also not enough damage to kill him. And I have less damage now than I did in week 1 because I don't have Great Rune, so I have fewer stats. But like with Red Feather, I do have enough. I tried getting it in week 2. My physic is Strength Endurance. Which is the Red Feather one? It's this one, isn't it? But my physic, like, the weapon scalings aren't really that good. So week 1, if I put intelligence in, it would have been enough. This week, I don't think so. I guess I'll try that first. Try intelligence here, because that'd be easier pickup. It is nice I can't wield this out, but I think it might kill me with 3. I start Astrologer. For the, it's mostly, like, I need 18 int anyway, but it is for Unseen Form primarily. The int is really nice though, because I don't need the dex. Like, maybe I could do Confessor. I think Confessor has decent intelligence too, right? But I only get 2 levels in my setup, so it's a little bit tricky. Barely know her, yeah. Oh boy. Welcome back. Yeah, week 1, like, I did have more stats because of Godric's Great Rune, so I had 5 extra levels on strength because of that, and I had 5 extra strength because of Godric's Great Rune, so 10 extra levels, but my damage is lower this week, just because I think I just do less rune stuff. Charge Dart 2 is pretty, it's not great. I could try it, but like, both of them are double hits is the problem.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring.
This is a Charge Dart 2.
Lord, it's a sad state of affairs. I commend you. None shall take the I guess have hopes for us that we continue to struggle. No.
That's what happened week 1, pretty much. That was almost an exact iteration where he swung at me. He had less health than that week 1, but he did swing at me. I just happened to hit him first. So, yeah. But if maybe. I think I tried this and it was worse, but we can try it again. Cause yeah, the Charge R2 is oh, that was without the dagger. I did drop both, I'm pretty sure.
What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none. Queen Marquez has us that we continue to struggle unto eternity.
Why is he just sprinting at me? That is actually cheating, by the way. Dude, hang on. This shit is so stupid. Surgery with fucked up ankle. What happened to her ankle? I hope it's okay. Yeah, consistent. And there's no way that's gonna work.
I knew you'd come to stand
Oh.
become Elden.
Whoops.
What a sad
Excuse me, buddy.
commend your spirit, but alas,
Oh, wait.
you'll take the throne.
What was that?
As our hopes lose, that we continue to struggle unto eternity.
I don't think this is gonna reach him though, yeah. It doesn't have enough range. Oh my god, dude. That's not gonna work. I'm not sure if this is better or worse, if I'm being honest. We both look like fucking NPCs right now. Slipped on ice? Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate. I hope it's okay though. Like I hope everything ends up okay. Okay, I have another idea. Oh, oops. Oh, that is with both. I guess that doesn't really matter though, but as long as I have intelligence. 38? Oh, that is not so good. Actually, that doesn't really matter. I don't think I can get to 38 intelligence unless I already leveled some. How much do I have? 18, so I'd have 28. I need 10 more? Dude, that's a lot of intelligence. Can't really get Source Seal, the other Source Seal, because that's in Haligtree. I could get the +5 talisman, but I don't think that's worth it. Okay, this isn't gonna work then. Yeah, just because I don't want to get Red Feather. Okay, hang on. Because Night Shard? This is Night Common. Night Shard is harder to get. Ambush Shard, however. 23 intelligence, and it's in Weeping Peninsula. I actually know where that one is. Yeah, dude, running all the way across Weeping, I'm not doing that. Yeah, what's up, Gura? Oh my gosh, this is so cursed. This is why hitless run should allow you to use ER tool on Gideon, because this boss sucks. You know, we almost had a good thing going there. Does it really say Age of Starts? That's funny. Yeah, that's without this stuff equipped. Yeah, that's the thing, Shane. Like, I'm going right past the Rot Cookbook. Like, I may as well just grab it, right? I have one more idea, but like, maybe I just should do that. Suck it up.
To become Elden Lord, what a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, she'll take the throne. Marika has outlaws for us, that we continue to struggle.
Okay, there we go. As long as I don't miss that backstab. No, that's with it all off, Spectre. It's that close with it off. Oh, that is with intelligence tier though. I wonder if I can take that off. Yeah, because my week 1, he was actually just 1 HP.
Become Elden Lord, what a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, she'll take the throne. Marika has outlaws for us, that we continue to struggle. Unto eternity.
Okay, I didn't actually see what happened there. Did he just not cast his debuff? Ugh. This guy is giving me a freaking headache. I'm not getting Magic Scorpion Charm, dude. There's no way. Okay, did he drink instead? Okay. But, and see, that makes me...
To stand before
It's alright.
to become
Makes me wonder if my other strat was even consistent at all.
I commend your spirit. She'll take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue.
This boss sucks, dude. Makes me wonder if my other strat was good though, because I hit him twice. I need him to stand up, you know? Foul, I did foul foot on Fire Giant, actually.
Elden Lord,
I'm currently at 51 strength.
I commend your spirit, but alas. Has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle. In my bones,
Was enough. Yeah, like I'm really just barely short. Dude, like it's just, this seems to work at least, especially without the magic tier. I might go get the magic physic though anyway, because that is really, really close. Can someone write down the damage numbers in the chat for me?
to become Elden Lord, what a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Marika has high hopes.
I didn't even see that one.
We continue to struggle. Unto eternity.
Are you serious? I wanted to see how close it was. Okay. Dude, this shit sucks. Okay, so the first number just doesn't show up. Was the second one 1774? The third one was 1684? There's no way that's right. Oops, I meant to walk in. Was 1684 really the first one?
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs.
Oh yeah, 1684? 1774. Oh, nice Eye Spectre.
Queen Marika has high hopes for us.
2930. Okay.
Bones. A tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man.
Okay, so Gideon has 6,226 health, and currently with that combo I'm doing 6,388 damage. So I'm clearing it by about 100. The first number was on his health bar, at the, like, above his character, not on his bottom health bar. Plenty of room. Okay. Okay, let's play this game again, alright? We're gonna play the game again. Count the damage numbers. Spectre, you're on damage 1. Shane, you're on damage 2. I'll get the third one.
To become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs.
This is so
Your spirit,
stupid.
but alas. Shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us. That we continue to struggle. On to eternity.
Fuck this guy, man. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it. Like, I'm being impatient, but I'm not trusting him. Like, he's gonna swing at me and it's gonna hit me. And then I'm gonna be at like the end of this run and just get bonked. 1642, 1729. Okay. The third one was wrong, but I'll I'll do it again.
State of affairs. I commend your spirit. Take the throne. Marika has high hopes for us. That we continue to
2858 is the third one.
bones. A time
1642,
become
1729. Oh my god. Okay, with my exact stats, which is 2 extra dex, I have 14 dex plus 51 strength plus 18 intelligence, which the dex and int are the exact stats I need for the weapon. I am doing 6,229 damage, which is 3 damage more than I need to kill him. So if I have 51 strength, I don't need anything. Dude, that's so calculated. Yeah, we have plenty of room, dude. Easy. Okay, let me bump my strength down by 1 and see if I have enough with the int tier. Because I'm pretty sure with the other one I just don't. This is so dumb. I should just go get raw pods and cheese him, dude. There's just no way.
I commend your spirit, but alas. Shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us. That we continue to struggle.
I want to see if I can squeeze out with 50 strength and no no. This is this is so stupid. Oh yeah, maybe could sleep him. I'm not sure. Can you do hammer swing after that? Yeah, my strength is 1 lower now. And no intelligence tier anymore.
State of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas. Shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us.
I think it's gonna be too short.
Continue to struggle. On to eternity.
He's 14 health. 14 health, dude. This is so stupid, dude. It's crazy how tight this is. Yeah, let's try sleeping him. Oh my god. This boss makes me so angry. But this is too funny, dude. Having like the almost perfect amount of stats to actually kill him. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get intelligence too. I'm not risking this. There's no way.
What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas.
He's, he looks so stupid.
That we continue to struggle. In my bones.
That was a lot more damage on the third one, right? Oh my god. Okay, we'll just... Surely I will just remember. 51 strength? Don't even sweat it, he's toast. 50 strength, get the intelligence tier. Surely I'll just remember that.
And here you'd come
This is so stupid, man.
to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas. Shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue in my bones.
Put it in the splits. What am I supposed to write in my split? 51 strength or in tier? Maybe I should do that actually. I don't really look at my splits that often during runs, but maybe someone will ask about it and I'll be like, oh shoot, I forgot.
To become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas. None shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us. Continue to struggle.
Like, I think he can roll away here, which I'm not sure how that would work. He's just not doing it. Okay, let me let me put that in this real quick. There we go. Are you serious? That's crazy, Gura.
To become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas. Shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle.
I mean, it seems pretty consistent. Like, if I get hit here, it's gonna be like the 1 in a million chance. Yeah, what's the time on your run? I saw you were running that like last night, I think, Spectre. Like, do y'all have an estimated time or anything on it?
To become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle.
Yeah, since I got 51 strength. If I have 51 strength and I don't use the intelligence tier, I have 3 damage more than Gideon's health with this combo. I'm over by 3 damage. So I'm just testing this to try and make sure he's not gonna like roll out of my sleep pod, because the sleep pod makes it a bit more lenient. I would die, dude. If I don't have 51 strength, run is genuinely over because I will not kill Gideon and it will be a problem.
But alas. Shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle.
I think we're good, dude. I think we're good. Man, what a kill.
become a lord. Not even you.
128. Dude, that's crazy. 120? Do y'all get stealth on that run, or is it just no stealth? Because I imagine no stealth is probably quicker, right? Dude, this is such a dumb run. I can't believe this. Earlier I was testing if I even needed to kill Estelle, and now I'm trying to find like the exact numbers I need to make this work. This is so stupid. But yeah, 50 strength is not enough. If I have 50... If I have less than 51, I need to get the intelligence tier, which I imagine I'll have like 2 less, and the intelligence tier gives me enough wiggle room, I think. Plus the sleep pod on top should be just fine. So, there is... I did kill Estelle and I went to Ronnie, and she gave me the weapon that EG sells. It's a modded weapon. And I thought, what if I don't even need to kill Estelle? I can just buy the weapon and that'll count for the quest line. So I tried it, but it doesn't really work. You do have to do the whole quest line, unfortunately. Yeah, sometimes that happens where it hits him like that. So yeah, I was testing to see if I could just buy the ring, because the weapon is the Darkmoon ring, and that's the key item. Since it didn't actually give me the key item, I was wondering if I could just buy the weapon and have it count, but it doesn't work like that. You do actually have to get the dialogue from Ronnie. Which kind of sucks, because I really was hoping I could skip Estelle, but oh well. Steak skip? No, I don't. Absolutely not. No, I didn't even know there's a steak skip up there, but no. No, 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 no. Nice. Okay, that's not bad, dude. That's really not that bad. Just the hardest thing is the Estelle kill, probably. Okay, that's how that would work. I need to not try anything fun here. I just need to stick to the script, quote unquote script on him. Which maybe I should take the pants off, actually. Like, that damage reduction might be hurting more than helping. Gravity with gravity. You can't snag me out of the air if I'm already in the air. Dude, he is so far away. We can, I should probably practice him some. Because I don't think that'll be too much damage. I think that'll be fine. Space anal beat Scorpion, yeah. This boss is just not fun, dude. Like, he's an okay fight, but he's really not a fun boss, I don't think. He's alright, but not great. I should probably practice him at +0 a little bit. It's a pretty early roll. He did his tail so early there. I wonder if it was my dagger timing. I think it is, yeah. Because he did it again. Like, I wonder if I'd need the thing. Like, if he just does meteors just bone out. Kinda hungry, man. Ah, nice one, dude. Should still have enough time here, though. Yeah, see, this would be a bone out. Which is why I want to try and get him on the tail. Oh yeah, obviously, Spectre. That's a that's a great point. Fight the boss in the way that's logical. Yeah. I just usually go in on that one. I think it's from the Death's Poker run, because I would go in and do jump wire 2s on that. Because I just need to stagger on that one, not an attack for damage. Because I wouldn't hit the damage threshold. In this attack it doesn't matter quite as much, but... still. It's a little less than the previous attempts, I think, but it should still be enough. What the fuck? I have never seen him do the sideways attack like that with the tail. That is crazy. Surely he'll do the grab again, right? Maybe I should hit him one more time. I hope that's not too much damage. Guess it wasn't though, because he would have done meteors by now if that was too much. Patience is key. Try to pick me up there, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's just a slow fight when you're trying to get a like Estelle just has to be like that so you can avoid meteors, which really sucks, but it's just how it goes. It's kind of a bad dagger again, but just trying to switch. Shackle to dodge the laser? No. You're out of your damn mind, Link. Yeah, see you later, bro. See you later, Shane. Sorry for the disappointment, fellas. Okay, fine. I'll try it next run. He is trying to sabotage everyone, dude. It's a big bleed proc, dude. I think that was unlucky. Meteor right there. Classic. I'm not sure if that was the third one or just unlucky. Nice. That double swipe kind of scares me a little bit, but like the double bite. Just cause that one's a little bit tricky with like the spacing. Okay, I tried. How do you do this? Third time's a charm, you know what they say. Do it again, homie. Hit me up. Well, not hit, but... I don't know the timing, dude. I can't do it. If I could, I would. I'm simply not of that skill level. Let me try one more time. Not like my health really matters here. Oh my god, this is so stupid. There's gonna be different timings for different ranges. Hey, there we go, there we go. Someone clip it for Link. Surely you saw it, right? Okay, good. Can you do it from any range, or does it have to be long range? Bruh. I'm surprised I didn't stagger him, actually. Easy, dude. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be too bad. I say that I'm gonna get hit, but like, I don't know, what was my final time? It was like 2.5, I think, 2.5 hours. Because any percent's a little less than 2 hours, plus you gotta go do Blue Loretta, Mimic, Finger Slayer Blade, go back to Ronnie, talk to her, go to Estelle, kill Blythe, all that garbage. Yeah, like about 220, I think. So, not too bad. About what my Melania was, my 2 trees. Yeah, it's not that bad of a run, since like 90% to any percent is scripted anyway. Like, the only fights I really need to worry about are Golden Godfrey, for the most part. Like, Golden Godfrey is like Radahn, maybe.
Tarnished.
So yeah, it's not too bad, dude. I think this one will be fun, actually. This is a cool one, too. And I think this is the only other any percent, but yeah. Just make sure I have enough strength on Gideon, and then we'll do Unsheath from range so he gets, like, jellied up and down, and then Backstab, Sleep, Heavy, or the Light Unsheath. But yeah, and, like, obviously this wasn't a real run, but we didn't really get hit by anything other than... There was one hit where I tried something weird. I don't remember who it was, though. Oh, it was... Was it Gideon? No, Red Wolf, yeah, because I was trying some stuff on Red Wolf. But yeah, other than that, like, I don't think I actually really got hit anywhere other than testing a million things on Gideon. So. And yeah, now we know the strat on Gideon. If I have less than 50 strength, we'll just go get the thing, just to be super extra safe. But yeah, that's good, dude. I think that is going to go ahead and be it for today, though. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream, but just... I'm mostly just, like, practicing these runs, and then I feel good, and I just... Like, that's it. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. This was good practice. I'm glad we figured out something for Gideon. Because, yeah, he was the scariest one on this, honestly. Thanks, Charles. And thanks so much for the follow and the gifted sub to Wander, dude. I really appreciate that, man. So thank you. And let me... Guess I should probably go find a raid instead of just sitting here. Huh. For anyone on YouTube, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the YouTube stream though, and we'll go on a raid on the Twitch. But yeah, I'll probably be back on Thursday to do a practice run or something. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out on YouTube. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace.